What's been your frustration level the last few weeks with your percentages being down, and how much did tonight feel good because of that?
I'd like to make more shots. A lot of it was kind of around the record stuff and the way teams would guard me and my shot selection, and that kind of dominating the narrative every game. But like I say, I never get too high or low. It's just over the course of 82, you figure out how to get to my standards and goals that I set in terms of efficiency and the numbers I want to shoot and all that type of stuff. So never lose confidence. Just keep doing what I do. Keep working on my game and having that right perspective about the big picture. Especially as you get further in your career, there's and with the way teams are trying to defend us and defend me, I got to make those adjustments, but never really get too low when shots aren't falling.
Draymond was in here earlier, and he said that he really wanted to win this game. These guys are giving you guys a little bit of trouble over the past couple of games. And for you, what's your mentality in a game like that and against a guy who says he likes the challenge of trying to defend you?
I'm starting to get real familiar with them as a team and what they're about. Obviously, last year and down the stretch of the season, definitely wanted this one. Definitely felt like it's one you can't let slip by because of the history, but also knowing what it was going to take to win a game like this with six of our top 9 out. So you carry that chip on your shoulder and understand it's our home court, and we've talked about protecting our home court no matter who comes in here, but there is a little extra emphasis. Teams that have beaten us a couple times in a row here. And whatever the matchup, y'all know me, I don't get into the antics in terms of this microphone in my face, but it's all about how you play. So I enjoy nights like tonight.
What's the you mentioned 6 of your top 9 being out, particularly Wiggins and Poole. They're your number 2, number 3 scorer. What's the increased challenge tonight, but also moving forward for you offensively?
Just trying to find the right openings and understand, I'm going to see a crowd most of every possession, and you just got to be able to be decisive. And it's also getting us in the right sets where no matter who's out there, no matter what the combination of 5 guys are, we know how to space the floor. We know how to make the right reads, and guys being confident to shoot their shot when they're open. Because we still can play our style of basketball, move the ball, move bodies, set screens for each other, and create offense that way. Wiggs and JP are great playmakers in terms of, can bail us out in an ISO situation, late clock or something like that. So without those guys, you have to stay diligent in making the simple pass, making the simple cut, simple screen, and just be ready for your shot when you're open. And that'll help us create good momentum on offense. And then obviously for me, just picking and choosing my spots, when to kind of force the issue a little bit, when to be a decoy, be a screener, all the different options that I can do to help, create space for myself and for my teammates.
Steph, looking forward, probably won't talk to you before then. Christmas Day, you guys have the matchup. Obviously, you guys are used to playing on Christmas at this point, but do you enjoy playing those Christmas matchups? I know everyone doesn't love it. How do you feel like being on that stage on Christmas?
I mean, I like it because it means you're one of the marquee teams. This same team's playing, so very selective about who they put in those slots. I personally don't like it because I haven't played well. I don't know. I'm trying to think what my best game. I've struggled a lot on Christmas for whatever reason, so I'm trying to rectify that. On Saturday, it is weird. Just the especially on the road. And I got 3 kids, and how special a day and weekend it is. So you're trying to balance like being present with them and, you know, doing your job and playing the game and staying focused on that. But I guess it is to be, you know, I think we played maybe 9 straight years, something like that on Christmas. Like it means you're doing something good. So kind of got to take the good with the bad with it.
Following up on that quickly, Draymond was just talking about it. Steve mentioned it before the game. As somebody with 3 kids, would you like to see the league implement a rule where no team goes on the road 2 years in a row?
Sure, why not? For sure. I think last year was weird because of the delay or the post-bubble expedited start to the season, starting on the 23rd and Christmas, the second game and all that. So, yeah, I like that rule for sure.
And then as far as Christmas goes, you split with Phoenix a few weeks back. Haven't seen them a couple times now. What do you think the key is to slowing them, especially on the defensive end?
Just understanding their patterns. They're really good in terms of using, you know, that CP8 and pick and roll as a threat, and then they have shooter space. Obviously, with D-Book back, he provides another element of scoring and playmaking that you got to have a body on them at all times. But they have, you know, those guys, Jay, Bridges, Cam Johnson, Shamet, that come in and they know their role and they are very decisive about what they're doing. They shoot when they're open, they drive if they're not, they kick and they know where to be. So you just got to take away the easy stuff. Our offense has to help our defense in terms of not turning the ball over. I think that would hurt us a lot when we played in Phoenix the first game. And they're going to score, but if you turn the ball over, you can't get your defense set. CP's running in transition. He's got options everywhere. That's almost impossible to stop. So offense has to help our defense. Got to fly around multiple efforts. And, you know, they're going to shoot a lot of threes. So you got to be able to rebound too. And that's something we struggled with earlier tonight and kind of changed once we shored up the paint and kept them to one shot. So got to do that on Saturday.
What did GP2 show you tonight?
Just ready to play, ready to step up. Defensively, had a tough assignment with Ja and trying to keep a body on him, you know, hound him all game. He stepped into some big shots for us. And it was kind of interesting because in the beginning, the way that they were guarding us, you know, him and Otto had a lot of kind of paint touches early and things didn't go our way. They stayed with it. And then ties, you know, slowly started to turn for us in the second half. And for a guy like him to be able to put pressure on the ball and put pressure on the rim and then knock down open shots offensively, that's huge for us. And he's been working hard on that. And I mean, stat line looks amazing, but his impact in the game was awesome too.
Just want to ask you quick, you had an ankle twist, I think, in the early fourth. How's that feeling?
It's fine. It's the first one I had all year, so it's just let me know it's still there. But it's still strong, bounce back. I was able to play the rest of the game, don't feel anything, so I'm not worried about it at all.
And then I wanted to ask you about the play you guys sealed the win on. Really came where you late shot clock, you hit rim, Otto gets the rebound. How much when you're going up for that shot from the wing are you just like, I'm just trying to hit rim here, I might not even be trying to make
that's I mean, I'm trying to make it first, but that comes with hopefully getting on the rim. And we had run enough clock that even if we didn't get the offensive rebound, we're still in a pretty good position. We didn't turn the ball over, ran a lot of clock. Even if it wasn't the greatest of shots, you can get your defense set and play the possession game and you know, close out the game. So we were up 6 with like 2 minutes left, 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes left, 3 straight turnovers, tie game. Then we came out and went on our run to close the game. Turnovers have killed us against this team, especially, you know, down the stretch. And that was the key to the game. You know, we had 4 pretty good possessions, you know, after that, after they tied the game, and you just get shots up on the rim. If it doesn't go in, you still have your defense set, and, you know, our defense is good enough to, you know, win games for us.